A Better Start Southend, ABSS, made co-production a fundamental part of how services were designed and delivered. By working in genuine partnership with parents and carers, ABSS ensured that lived experience was not only heard, but placed at the heart of decision-making. This approach transformed the way services were shaped, placing families in the role of experts and collaborators rather than simply recipients of support. This video forms part of ABSS legacy resources, which share the knowledge gained during the programme in order to support the development of co-production elsewhere. At A Better Start Southend, several projects were co-produced by parent champions, who are volunteer parents from the local community. Along with parent champions, there were professionals from different services that also had input. However, no matter who was involved, the decision process was owned by the group as a whole, and not one service or individual. This helped shape the services delivered so they were reflective of local needs. It also brought personal change for the parents involved. Co-production had a powerful effect on the participants. Parents seeing themselves as equal partners in the process had a positive effect on them, building skills and confidence that supported other areas in their lives and development. Being a parent champion involved in co-production projects not only built skills and knowledge, but also gave parents the confidence to put this into practice in their lives.
When I came back, I was 23, but I was probably a lot younger in myself. Very self-conscious. I struggled a lot with anxiety and depression. I was really quite low in myself. I'd left an abusive relationship, so I really was at rock bottom. And this whole project helped me put myself back together piece by piece. And I found bits of myself that I didn't even know existed. You know, I never would have believed in myself to have gone to college or gone to university, and having all these people cheering me on every step of the way, it really made me go, okay, maybe I can do it, you know. So I gained that little bit of confidence bit by bit, and the fact that I've gone from being someone who wouldn't have said boo to a goose to now working, say, with health visiting and advocating for families that can't advocate for themselves. Like, I couldn't advocate for myself, so I see a lot of myself in the clients that I now support because of this place, and it's given me everything that I need. It's really set me up for life, but also teaching me to advocate for my children.
Being a parent champion, involved in co-production, gave parents the feeling of control and empowerment over their community.
It's not just another thing coming on and going, right, this is what this community, this is what you need, off you go. You feel like, actually, no, this can make a difference because it is really genuinely relevant to what we need. Because I think immediately it kind of gets your back up a bit if you have someone else coming and going, right, this is what's going to be good for you, off you go, this is what you need. And it just makes you feel really frustrated and disengaged when you think, well, you don't know anything about my situation, why are you just telling me this is what I need? But it made me feel like, yeah, part of it, a community that had far more power and say, and to be actually properly engaged in where we live and helping our community kind of thrive and grow. And that's what I think we all want for our children. We want them to feel like they're part of a really effective community.
The services of A Better Start Southend and the confidence that grows out of becoming a parent champion had a big impact on parents.
I would have not ever had the confidence to go out and actually go to SEND groups. I don't think I'd have had the confidence to do that. You know, having a child with SEND, trying to learn them is very difficult anyway. Trying to know what their triggers are, you could be out and then something sets her off and you just don't know what it is. But to be able to go to safe spaces that you then are able to just feel relaxed and free and just, it's made a massive, massive impact. Massive.
The experience of being a parent champion and working on projects has sparked inspiration and passion about their community.
And so I set about creating things. I loved the fact that we, originally from London, but I live by the sea now. I had a great little local park that needed some TLC. How could we do it? I felt inspired and I felt passionate and I felt supported and encouraged to feel that way. Not like, oh, you can't do that, you mustn't do that. I felt So I felt some freedom, and I think when you become a volunteer, there is some freedoms in that. You're outspoken, you're passionate about something, and you're allowed to say those things.
Parent champions have found the co-production process empowering. Working as part of a team and witnessing their projects come to life has developed both confidence and personal growth.
Go and be around like-minded people, be around that know us, be around that know my children, like my child, and that they know each other
and don't judge you or anything. Because we're all comfortable. We got used to each other. We've had a long time getting used to each other now. We worked on loads of projects together, like quite intense projects, some of them, and I think that sort of like that team building, so we're quite close knit too, I feel. Okay. So it's much more relaxing, when you get to work with people that you're comfortable with.
Parents who may be in difficult situations have felt being involved in co-production has given them a voice, made them feel part of their community, and supported them when they have needed it.
When I first became involved in being a parent champion, again, we were saying about this at the beginning, how you don't realise where you're at necessarily at the time, but I would say that I was going through a really quite tough time. I kind of, when I was low, just felt like I'm just not going to speak. That life is actually a lot easier if I just say nothing. That's actually how I felt, that was better. And so, yes, obviously has helped me to regain a voice.
Building on the success of the ABSS co-production journey and the voice of the parent champions, which was integral to the success of the programme, Southend City Council and Southend Association of Voluntary Services want to carry on collaborating with parents to share their lived experience to shape services. People who are pregnant and/or an existing parent with a child or children aged 0 to 11 years are encouraged to become Parent Voice Ambassadors and be part of meaningful discussions with partners across local authority, health and education. For further information, visit the website link shown on screen.